Good evening, I'm Shameka Neely. The Monroe County Community School Corporation could change how it monitors high school newspapers and yearbooks. Community members and school administrators met Monday to talk about some of the policies that they say are too restrictive. Monroe County Community School Corporation is reviewing its policy on school-sponsored student publications and productions. The current rules bar students from publishing material that contains certain racial, ethnic, and religious language. But IU Director of Student Media Ron Johnson says the guidelines are outdated and do not help students learn.
You want students to have that experience covering all of these. We don't want shouldn't have a restrictive policy. Part of the education of being a journalist is that you tackle these kinds of issues and you learn how to do it with responsibility and balance and fairness and all the good things that we ask for. So simply saying no kind of sets them up for problems.
MCCSC School Board President Keith Klein agrees. He says the corporation needs to change its policy to give students the opportunity to practice sound balance and judgment.
If we can have a strong policy that will encourage strong journalism by all of the right standards.
The school board plans to revisit the topic at its next meeting in February. This summer, Indiana will begin collecting a 7% sales tax on products bought from online retailers. That cost will likely be passed on to consumers, as WTIU's Seth Broadstreet reports. That could change where students decide to buy their textbooks.
Indiana is the newest state in the nation to implement an online sales tax that would apply to any product bought from online retailers such as Amazon.com. That's giving some students pause when deciding where to buy their books.
It definitely will affect if I buy from Amazon. I usually buy my textbooks on there because the actual bookstores here are a little bit more expensive. So I might reconsider going to a different type of selling book site.
And if students stop buying books online, the tax could be a boom for many local retailers who have been competing with online stores for years. Giannis Starks is the owner of Caveat Emptor Used Books in Bloomington and says the sales tax will put businesses on a level playing field.
The internet has already affected our business, and it's affected how we can price our books. And we can no longer charge whatever we feel like.
The sales tax goes into effect July 1st of this year. Lawmakers estimate it could bring in anywhere from $35 to $120 million in additional tax revenue for the state. For WTIU News, I'm Seth Broadstreet.